Welcome to the Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. I'm Brian Murray, and today's discussion point is about how I work differently than other realtors and how that benefits you. See, for me, I am about the relationship and not the transaction. Yes, I'm going to sell your home. I'm going to help you buy a home. I'm going to help you find an investment property. That's all well and true and good, just like any other realtor. However, I approach it from the standpoint of it's a long-term relationship. There's a level of trust that goes along with that, knowing that I'm not going away after the transaction's over. I'm going to be there to answer your questions, to provide you vendors, to follow up, provide you documents, connect you to my preferred vendors, people that I stand behind. So if there's a problem, you call me and say, hey, well, how can I help you with this? That's how I work. How it's a benefit to you is that I focus on you and in solving your problem, whether it's to sell a home, to buy a home, to find an investment property. I spend my efforts on you and not on extraneous marketing and extraneous finding people off of Zillow, for instance, where there is no relationship and it is very transactional. So that you know that as I'm spending my time on you, that you can refer me to your friends, your family, the people you trust. And that allows me to, again, focus all of my efforts on you. So it's a win-win situation for you. Now, of course, I have to do my job and do a great job for you and really deliver so that you will tell your friends and your family. But I know what I'm capable of and how I work with my clients over the last 19 years and the clients that are still with me after all that time, who've bought and sold and invested multiple times. And the reason for that is, again, I approach it differently. And even if it takes a year, 2 years, 5 years to get to your goal, know that I'm giving you advice. I can't tell you how many times I tell people not to buy a certain piece of property if they ask. I say, that's not a great investment. That's not a great purchase for you. Maybe you want to think about something else. As a realtor, I don't get paid unless I sell something. So for me to say, don't do it, means that, hey, if I don't believe in it, I don't necessarily want to sell it. If you really want it, not take my advice, I'm happy to sell it to you, but know that if you ask for my opinion, you're going to get a professional opinion that is well thought out, based in my expertise, and based on your needs, not mine. This is Brian Murray with the discussion point on how I work differently than other realtors and how that benefits you. This week's hot topic. Today's February 17th, 2021, and it's the market report, Hoboken, Jersey City. What's going on, what the numbers are, and what do they mean? So let's jump right into this. With Hoboken, there are 222 condos on the market. And that's 32 in the last 7 days and 101 in the last 30 days. So a little less than half of the market has come on in the last 30 days. The key here is the under contracts. 95 homes have gone under contract in the past 30 days. This is like a May or a June number in a typical year. Let me say that again. This is like a May or a June number in a typical year. They say that the spring market doesn't really start until President's Day weekend. That with the big national chains, that's kind of their spring market kickoff. Well, guess what? We are in the middle of the booming spring market. Not the beginning, not the March, not the late February, early March. This is not even the April. This is the May, June market right now. And we're only in February. Interest rates aren't going anywhere. Watch as when these numbers start to really grow, you're going to start to see prices go along with that, because it's just going to be a piece of supply and demand on this one. So under contracts, we are already in the middle of the spring market. Days on market of these homes under contract in Hoboken, 52. The real number is the median days. That means half of the homes are 30 days or less on the market. That number is going to start to come down as these homes start to flush through the system. Number of solds in the last 30 days, 51. Not surprising because it's basically a 60-day lag on the number. And the discount number is 3.2% in Hoboken. Again, I wouldn't read too much into that discount when you're making offers today. In Jersey City, there's 215 condos on the market, 29 in the last 7 days, 101 again in the last 30 days. So again, a lot of homes coming on in the last 30 days, but 83 under contract in downtown Jersey City in the past month. That's a big number. Again, days on market, average days 55, median days 33. Starting to see the churn in Jersey City too. Don't think that that market is not going to be really picked up. There is a lot of hidden inventory in that market, especially with some of the bigger buildings like 99 Hudson. So in certain segments, you will see it underperform versus your standard where there's not a lot of inventory pieces of the market. Reach out to me. I'll explain that to you some more. 56 sold in the last 30 days, and those were at a 2.1% discount. Again, I don't think that discount is going to last much longer. This has been the market report for Hoboken and Jersey City, February 17th, 2021. If you have some specific questions, definitely reach out to me. The good, the bad, the ugly. So this week, the good. Did you see that they're maybe putting a new light rail stop on the Jersey City side, pretty much right across from 700 Grove Street, where the on the other side of the train tracks from where the Hoboken beer and soda outlet is. I wish it was beer and wine. It's just beer and soda. But right on the backside of those train tracks there, they're looking to put a light rail stop and build a few buildings there, and that's awesome. That's great. It's great for Jersey City. It's great for that neighborhood. The bad, that same project is bad. It's on the Jersey City side. All of that building, all of those ratables, all of those tax ratables are on the Jersey City side. So it's bad for Hoboken in the sense that coming in and out of town, there's going to be more congestion, and it's going to slow the getting out and in as a Hoboken resident. And we don't get any of the tax benefits there as well. So great for Jersey City, not so great for Hoboken. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what the ugly is? We're sitting here in the middle of February, and I am so tired of all the people posting pictures and videos and Zoom calls when they're in Florida. We're looking at 8 inches of snow, 15 inches of snow, 8 inches of snow, nobody shovels, nowhere to park. Got to wear my giant boots, got to wear my earmuffs, got to wear my gloves, my 4 jackets, and it's still not warm enough. My base layer, they call it a base layer. It used to be called long johns, or now it's a base layer. I have to wear all of that just to get out, and then I see, oh, there's somebody hanging out there, in West Palm Beach, having a cocktail or just tan or wearing a t-shirt. That's ugly. Don't do it. If you're on a Zoom call and you live here and you're vacationing there or you're working from home there, don't do it. Put on a long sleeve shirt. Fake it for me. That's the ugly. So I leave you with a little bit of inspiration that ties right back to how I work differently from other people. And again, it's about the relationship, not the transaction. And I'll leave you with this, that people will never forget, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you make them feel. And I want my clients to feel like I was out for their best interest. This has been The Brian Murray Show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all episodes of The Brian Murray Show can be found on the MurrayPropertyGroup.com website under the blog section. All the past episodes, definitely go there, check them out. There's a lot of great information. Give me some likes, give me some, follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, even on LinkedIn. Love to have your comments. I do appreciate them. Please throw out comments, even if they're kind of funny or what have you. And as always, if there's anything that you disagree with in what I said, reach out to me directly and I'll show you why you're wrong. Thanks for watching.